I don't know quite how I'm going to manage this, but I want to put myself on a social media ban for, let's say, a week, because the amount of stuff I watch online and flick between different apps, like, it's just insane. Like, it's really crazy. I'm hoping if I like give myself a week off it, it'll just be that much easier to go back to a normal level of consumption. Like, I am scrolling from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to sleep. Like, obviously I'm just recording this video now, but when I wasn't, I was on YouTube. It's like I wake up in bed, first thing I do is check the time, and I'll either open usually Instagram or YouTube. YouTube's the biggest one. It's just nuts. When I'm working, like, I'll be on my laptop, but I'll also have my phone there on YouTube whenever I'm doing anything. When I'm building the wardrobes tomorrow, guarantee I'd have various kind of podcasts on. I consume so much. I absolutely love YouTube. I do feel like the stuff I listen to on YouTube can be really helpful, or it's like keeping up to date with current affairs, because I cancelled my BBC TV license. Don't watch TV. I occasionally will watch something on Netflix, even though I haven't done that for months. So I consume YouTube the way I used to consume TV. Well, in fact, no, constantly. And when I was just walking around Tesco and I had my headphones on, listening to Politics Joe Politics Joe. The only time I don't wear my headphones is when I have some kind of podcasting, is when I'm actually driving, because it wouldn't be safe. But almost like every other waking minute there, I go in the bath. I don't have my headphones on, obviously, but I take my phone, I'll be watching a podcast. Like, it is insane. I don't even have to say, oh, I think I might be addicted. Full on, totally, I am addicted. So I need a reset. Oh my God, it's going to be is it going to be hard? Or am I going to be like, what will I do with my time? Maybe I'll just have to build the furniture while thinking about the furniture, or have some music on. Oh God, it's going to be really hard. And just that scroll might help me be more productive at work. Might help me concentrate. Might help me go to bed easier. But I know as soon as I finish recording this video, I'm going to put my phone down and I'm going to go on social media. Just have a last bit of scrolling. Don't know why I was doing it that way. I don't scroll sideways. I'm not starting the social media ban tonight. I've got a sore back. I don't know why that affects my ability to start tonight. It just does. I've taken 2 painkillers and I've still got a sore back. Oh, what's that? That's my big fat finger in the way. Oh. She's finally quiet. Thank fuck. He's just bearing away. Right. How you doing? It's going to start tomorrow morning, Monday. Today I'm doing a little bit of prep. One of my biggest problems is, and I'm sure I'm not alone with this, but I will be in bed just doom scrolling. It's like the moment I fall asleep. But I will stay up to watch random shit. Sometimes I could be watching really positive, helpful content. I just don't need to be watching it at 2 a.m. every single night. You know, I would say that I am a night owl, but I don't think it's doing me any good. Part of this social media ban is just to try and help me build a much more sensible, adult, healthy daily routine. It's not just at night, it also, I wake up, I don't quite have the energy to get up, I lie in bed doom scrolling. Awful start to the day. yesterday I went on Amazon. I can't really do that thing that girls do because like I've got total tomboy hands. I don't have nails. This is an alarm clock. Anyway, I'm gonna go upstairs, set this up next to my bed where there is a plug right next to. I'm all ready and no excuses for taking my phone up there. It's still gonna take willpower to not take my phone upstairs. Like I am that attached to it. I've been on like 8, 9, 10 hours the last few weeks. Quick interruption from editing, Rachel. My statistics last week were an average of 10.5 hours a day and a total of 73 hours over the week, and nearly 50 of those hours came from YouTube. How crazy are those statistics? Like I need some kind of a soundtrack for everything. I'm gonna wash the dishes, oh let me get a YouTube video. Oh I'm gonna cook my breakfast, let me get a YouTube video up. Oh I'm gonna make my dinner, let me get a YouTube video up. Oh I'm going in the bath, quick let me get a film because I'm gonna be there for 3 hours and I'll keep topping the water up. If nothing else, I feel like my water bill and my gas bill should go down. But I am only gonna ban it for a week. The idea is that almost like it gives me like a bit of a social media reset, and then going forwards I can have more sensible usage. Let's see if I can even stick to it for a week. Let's see. I'm going to be optimistic and have some faith in myself. Good morning YouTube. So this is day 1 of my social media ban. I mean so far so good, but it is also only the first day and I've had quite a busy morning. Awful night's sleep, woke up quite early, ended up getting up like way before the alarm. I'd booked over the weekend a slot in my local recycling centre because I mean I live in Birmingham and the bin men are on strike, so they haven't taken recycling for weeks. I just had lots of things to get rid of. And I was also taking clothes, so if you've watched any of my other videos you'll know that I've got lots of broken items and just lots of stuff in general to sort through. I'm trying to tackle it before I turn into like an actual hoarder. So that was booked for 8:30, so I was just kind of got up, followed my new routine since I've come back. Yet there've certainly been moments where I would have scrolled on my phone, like I've just had a coffee. I would normally get my phone up while I was waiting for the kettle to boil. And when I sat down with my coffee, I would definitely get a YouTube video up. And actually something popped up on my phone. I keep thinking that I need to actually go on and delete the apps so that I can't get tempted. Maybe I'll just leave them there and then it's even better than relying on my willpower. But yeah, so far so good. It's 10:30, that's why I'm working. It's actually quite nice just to be in silence. The only thing I will say is that I feel like I'm doing a lot more daydreaming. So when I was in the bath this morning, getting ready before I went to the tip, who gets ready to go to the tip? I was definitely daydreaming a lot in the bath. And I've been sat here at my desk, daydreaming when I should have been working. So maybe after my social media ban, I'll have to put myself on a daydreaming ban. Thought I'd give an evening update. It is nearly 6 p.m. Today's going okay. I guess the big question is so far, am I more productive? Honest truth? No, I'm not. During the day I have noted down a few thoughts here and there. The first one's incredibly dramatic. I am consumed by my thoughts. So why aren't I more productive? I'm still in my head. My next thing. When something requires thought or becomes difficult or stressful, I immediately look for some kind of a release or a distraction. Any kind of different task to deal with will do. As I said, any distraction will do. I'll get a glass of water, I'll get a cup of tea, I'll go to the toilet, I'll pace around my house. I think this is just going to take practice. The final thing on my list is I feel calmer. I mean, in those moments where I was consumed by my thoughts and looking for distraction, I probably didn't feel calmer. But for the rest of the time, yeah, I think I have felt calmer. You know, I'm not bouncing from one drama-filled piece of news to the next. It feels good. I'd say good morning, but it's not, it's the afternoon. It's about 2:30. Today has not been the best, although social media update can confirm all the apps have stayed off my phone. But I have a new dilemma now. So this was a social media ban. So I was just thinking things like YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. I probably need to take X off my phone as well, Twitter, LinkedIn. These are all the things I scroll on. But there are other things that I spend a lot of time on as well. And namely last night it was Spotify. Now, if I'm doing this in the aim of productivity, then Spotify for me can be a real time sink. It depends, again, it can be something I have on in the background. And legitimately, I think I can have some music on and concentrate on my work at the same time. In a way that you can't if it's a podcast. So I think I mentioned my presentation that I need to get. It suddenly became a deadline about 10 o'clock last night and I worked on it. Hello, Jack. I worked on it until 1:30 in the morning is when it looks like I saved it last night. So basically I did half a day's work at ridiculous o'clock because I suddenly panicked and I now need to try and finish it off today because I need to give this presentation down in London tomorrow. Ooh, I need to leave the house. But prior up until 10 o'clock, I think I was stressed, so I was looking for ways to distract myself. Obviously couldn't do what I would normally do and doom scroll. So I ended up with music instead. So it was still a distraction tool. So I need to think about that one. I haven't taken it off my phone yet, but I need to think about that one. A bit of Jack. You slept well, didn't you, mate? Because you stayed in bed when I got up. Oh, to be a cat. Quick update, it's now Thursday, so I didn't record at all yesterday. Really manic day. Up early down to London, gave my presentation, all went fine, got back. I was really tired. So far so good on the social media ban. Overall, I think this process of just taking a break from it, it's a bit like hitting a reset button in terms of my attention. Some of the things I've said over recent days have been that it's not just social media and there are other things that can take my attention. Basically, if I want my attention to be elsewhere because I'm a bit stressed or whatever, I can find things. So that it's more complex than just getting rid of social media. That said, I think getting rid of the social media for a while has been really helpful just to get out of that habit of picking up my phone immediately to like scroll through things mindlessly. Hey, so it's Friday. This is day 5. I think I might have fucked up a little bit. It didn't work, just like doing my normal job, but I'd like Googled something to do with, I don't know, whatever I was working on. It linked to a YouTube video, so I started watching it and I was like, I'm on social media. I mean, in my head, it's like totally different because I didn't go on my phone. It was legitimately using something for work. So maybe that's okay, but I am a bit of a stickler for, well, I'm honest, so I am at least admitting that. So I'd watch the video for work and then you can see in the sidebar, like where it's recommending all the other videos. And I was just like, ooh, 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 oh my God, the urge to just click on stuff and start binge watching stuff. Like, that's the first time I've had it all week because I guess I've completely removed the ability to do that from my life in a way. Just all I had to do was just click on it and I'd be able to watch. And I was like, oh, they're all the things I can watch later. Oh, they're all the things I can watch on, I don't know, when does this officially end? Is it Sunday night or would it be Monday again? And that's the last thing that I want. Like, as soon as the ban ends, I just go on this like major binge. Like, the idea is this is supposed to be like weaning me off it. And then part of me was like, I could just watch it and then not tell you. But I can't do that. Like, I'd have to admit it. I was like, no, you are sticking to this ban. You're doing it for a reason. This is my day 6 update. I have to report I failed again. It wasn't today, it was yesterday on my laptop, just as I was finishing work. I watched the YouTube video that I'd seen about Keir Starmer talking about NHS England. I did then resist the urge to go on and watch more things because there was lots there. I don't know what this is. This is all the things that are there. But yeah, it's still a failure. I have failed my 7-day social media ban. I am a terrible person. I have no willpower. I didn't watch it on my phone though. I don't think that makes any difference. I'm having a bit of a shit day, to be honest. Today is a day where I could quite happily just consume loads of content and just try and get myself out of my head. Basically, I was in the bath and your thoughts drift, kind of went on this, I guess, this daydream about this topic. Anyway, by the end of it, I was actually quite upset to the point where when I got out of the bath, I sat on the toilet and started crying. It's almost like my brain finds a way of helping me by finding me a distraction, but I've latched onto social media, which then causes other problems because maybe that initial distraction to get myself out of my head is a good thing, but then social media just kind of keeps you there, so I stay longer than I should. If I was able to like just watch something for 30 seconds just to get myself out of my head and stop that negative kind of spiraling thought pattern, it would be okay. But then the downside is it's not 30 seconds, it could be like 30 minutes, an hour, 3 hours, whatever. I guess I just need to find more healthy ways to deal with my emotions. Sorry, this is probably really loud because my air fryer's on in the background and it's still day 6. It's just hit me that all I do is swap one vice for another, so I'm having a drink, which I've been trying not to do. I set myself a rule that if I was going to drink, I could only drink with people, so I couldn't drink at home on my own, except I'm a hermit, so I don't go anywhere. I don't really like white wine. I'm more of a, I like rosé and I really like red. So if it's white wine, I don't really like it. I won't drink it as much, but that's not working either, really. It's nice. There was a point to this video. Oh yeah, the point is, I just swap one vice for the other. So most of the day while I've been doing all the clothes sorting, I just had Spotify on, because I think I decided that's not social media. Is it? I don't know. So I've been listening to the audiobook of Ultra Processed People, because someone had recommended it to me. Really good. Like, I've been following Zoe Nutrition for a while and I've been on their plan, although I'm really not very good at logging my meals. I've been meaning to listen to it for ages and never got around to it, probably because I was too consumed with YouTube and whatever else I was listening to. So in the absence of all of that, I listened to the audiobook over the last few days. It just finished just now. But all I could think was, what's the difference between listening to a podcast on YouTube and listening to this audiobook? There's no difference, is there? Oh, well, no, actually, tell a lie, there is a difference, because I put the audiobook on, I just put it on and that's it, and I leave it, and it's ran for a couple of days. I guess with YouTube, it's, you go on there, I listen to something, but then you see the stuff in your feed based on what you've watched in the past, and there'll be all drama things that like pull me in, so yeah, I guess it is different, but I don't know. I'm just rambling now, I think, because I'm pissed. Okay, so it's the end of the week. How did I do? If you watched all the video, you'll see I was on an average of 10.5 hours a day, which was just insane. That's come down to, it's under 5 hours. An daily average of 4 hours and 44 minutes, which, if I'm honest, initially I was still surprised by. I still think that's quite high. But when I look at the detailed statistics for this week, it kind of helps me understand it. It's not a timer for social media, right? It's just the time I'm spending on my phone. Now, I use my phone as my main source of internet. I tether to my phone. 6.5 hours on Spotify, a big portion of that was listening to that audiobook. If I was to go through this and work out the time I would actually spend like with the phone in my hand and doing something, it would be significantly lower. But the reality is I did technically fail my social media ban. I think I knew it was going to be tough. I did think I'd be able to last a week though, potentially even longer. I think this week's made me realise it's not as simple as just limiting social media, but I still think a detox like this is quite useful, and it's maybe something I'm going to try you know, maybe a few times a year. I hope you found that interesting. Have you ever tried detoxing from social media? If you have, let me know in the comments. I'd be really interested to know how it went for you.